Hello, I'm Erik Robey.
And I'm Karla Schaffer, and this is Anne Arundel County Week in Review. On this week's show, we'll talk with one of our newest county councilmen, and we'll also tell you about life-saving classes available for the summer. Making headlines this week, we celebrate another Earth Day today, and the community really came out to show its support for behavior and programs that help the environment. Anne Arundel County has a lot of ecologically friendly programs, such as our residential and business recycling and our state-of-the-art wastewater treatment technology, and another's on the way. The public is invited to attend an event on Tuesday, April 26th, where we will unveil the first and largest solar array built in the state by a local government. The panels are installed on the roof of Central Services Garage in Millersville. What used to be a barren roof now looks like something out of the movie Tron, Erik. County Executive Leopold said of the project, "This project is beneficial to the environment because it reduces our reliance on fossil fuels, but also because it will save the county money on electricity bills. With the help of federal stimulus funds, the project allows Constellation Energy to pull electricity off of the solar array and sell the county electricity at a reduced rate. The 3,000 panels generate about 900,000 kilowatt hours of electricity each year. Central Services officials estimate the project could save taxpayers about $100,000 each year. To find out more about the ribbon-cutting ceremony, call 410-222-7644.
Well, a familiar face in Anne Arundel County government will be retiring at the end of this year. Judy Holmes, who has served the public for 42 years, yes, 42 years, is leaving her position as the administrator of the county council. Holmes not only runs the administrative operations of the council, but she also keeps the records of proceedings. If you're like me, watch the meetings regularly, Holmes' voice is the one you hear calling out the title of the legislation and doing the roll call for the votes. Effective July 1st, a new person will be the voice of the county council, and that'll be Beth Jones, a former aide to Councilman Ron Dillon. She'll take that important seat on the 1st of July. On behalf of everyone here at Week in Review and in Anne Arundel County, and of course County Executive Leopold, I want to thank Judy Holmes for her years of service. She will certainly be missed in Anne Arundel County.
In this week's Hot Topics, the Anne Arundel County Fire Department responded to 1,371 calls for service. This included more than 1,025 emergency medical calls and 131 fire calls. One incident sent a dark cloud of smoke through the Glen Burnie skyline that could be seen for miles, and an accident in South County closed a major roadway. With us now to tell us more about these incidents is Division Chief Michael Cox of the Anne Arundel County Fire Department. Chief?
Thanks, Karla. On Friday, April 15, 2011, around 10:54 a.m., Anne Arundel County firefighters responded to a reported apartment fire in the area of Cromwell Fountain Road and Rapid Water Way in the Glen Burnie area of the county. The first unit to arrive on the scene reported fire coming from a third-floor balcony and roof area of a three-story garden-type apartment condo. At this time, an interior fire attack was initiated and additional resources were requested. Firefighters operating at the scene ultimately employed elevated master streams from aerial ladder trucks on the scene to extinguish the blaze. In all, it took more than 72 firefighters from Anne Arundel County, Baltimore City, and the Baltimore-Washington Airport Fire Department more than 2 hours to bring the three-alarm incident under control. There were some occupants of the building home at the time of the fire, however, they did escape safely. The fire, which originated on the interior of the building, caused an estimated $500,000 in damages. The exact cause of the fire still remains under investigation. In another incident, a two-car collision has left a South County community in shock after a serious accident on Saturday when Anne Arundel County firefighters responded to a report of a motor vehicle collision on westbound Central Avenue near the community of Selby on the Bay in Edgewater. The first unit to arrive on the scene reported a two-car accident with entrapment. There was one patient as a result of the incident. The patient, a male who was estimated to be in his late 30s or early 40s, suffered fatal injuries as a result of the incident and was pronounced dead at the scene. Karla?
Thanks, Chief. County fire officials said 11 families were displaced as a result of the Glen Burnie fire. The Red Cross was assisting many who were displaced, while other occupants were being assisted by family and friends in the area. County law enforcement officials said the cause of the fatal accident was driver error, speed, and weather conditions at the time of the accident.
In this week's Community Spotlight, our own Jody Letty speaks with Tim Reyburn from the Russett Community Association about happenings in the far west area of our county. Jody.
Hi, I'm Jody Letty here on this beautiful day with Mr. Tim Reyburn, my good friend, leader in the Russett community. And today we're going to talk about an event that he has coming up, Environmental Green Day event coming up in the Russett community. And also, I'd like you to tell me just more about the Russett community, what it's comprised of, the amenities of living in Russett. Russett's in Laurel, by the way. So,
Right.
Tim, thanks for being here with me today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I'm happy to be here. Russet is one of the largest HOAs, I think, in the state of Maryland. We're a 610-acre site with 3,800 dwellings. We have about 2,698 homes under the auspices of the HOA, a $2.5 million a year budget. We have 7 board members. We have 22 neighborhoods. We have probably a volunteer core of about 100 that are consistently involved in the internal affairs. There's 10 advisory committees to the board, there's a 7-member board of directors, and then there's the 22 distinct neighborhoods within the community. In addition to that, we have a commercial membership, which is the Walmart, Sam's, Wendy's, and they all pay assessments to the community association to cover the landscaping. So it's an amazing place. It's a planned unit development. There's lots of green space, lots of hiker-biker trails. We have 20 miles of hiker-biker trails, 4 swimming pools. We have 8 tennis courts, 12 tot lots, and it's just it's a very pedestrian-friendly community, and it's a very handicap-friendly community.
Great. So now you said there's apartments and single-family homes.
Apartments, we have about 1,000 apartment units.
Okay.
We have 12 neighborhoods are townhomes, 6 neighborhoods are single-family neighborhoods, and there are 3 different apartment owners and on 4 separate campuses. We have 1 apartment owner that has 2 separate campuses. So that adds up to a total of about 3,800 dwellings.
Awesome. You have a library too, right?
We have a public library. It's a beautiful library. We're really happy to have the county library in the community. It's a wonderful site. I think it's actually a FEMA emergency evacuation site too, but yeah.
And Russett's right off of what? What's the main road that Russett's off of?
Russet, we're in the westernmost part of Anne Arundel County off of 198 and the BW Parkway.
Okay.
Just before you cross the county line into PG County.
Okay. Obviously I've been there for events with you, but I always use my GPS, so I'm not sure exactly where it is. So tell me about your Green Day event coming up.
Oh, Green Day. This is our 3rd annual Green Day event. This is a product of our Green Committee, which I chair, and aside from being the president on the board of directors. And it's one of my favorite committees because we're implementing, smart living, environmental awareness, the types of foods you eat. What can you do as an HOA homeowner to maintain your lawn that's environmentally friendly and protects the bay? A lot of these HOAs, do inspections every year, and people respond to that, and we see people drop 20 pounds of chemicals on their lawn to try to fix their lawn with an instant response, but all that ends up washing in the bay. So we do educational classes. The Green Day is going to have vendors talking about solar, photovoltaics, food, rain barrels. County recycling will be there. It's an educational opportunity, and it's a marketing opportunity for Russet to show the greater community that we are thinking about these sort of things as an HOA. It's the 3rd annual event, and we're really proud of it.
And I got to work at it last year. I think it was the first time I met you.
That's
at
right.
the event last year. And that was when I worked for the recycling division. The recycling division of Anne Arundel County will be there again this year, handing out recycling containers and compost bins. Also, you were talking about the benefits of solar, and it's important to have stormwater management, erosion control, things like that. There are property tax credits if you implement solar initiatives on your home and certain stormwater management and erosion control.
Correct.
I wasn't even aware of that, so I just learned that the other day because I'm
Correct.
working at an environmental event later today. So great time of year to have these things around Earth Day. And what's the date and time of your event?
April 30th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and there will be food. It'll be free food. So come on out and see Russet if you've never been to Russet, and get some free food and learn a few new things. And in regards to the tax credits, we're going to be showcasing what homeowners have done. So aside from just talking about it, we're going to show actual accomplishments. Russet did the Green Committee sponsored storm drain marking program about 4 years ago, where we got county permission and we marked all the storm drains about this drains to the bay, so people will think before they dump things into the drainage. We have a couple homes that have gone to photovoltaics, so we'll be showcasing those with homeowners with rain barrels and rain gardens. So we're showing people what is already done as an example for others to follow rather than just an idea. Because I think, you know, green technology is intimidating to some folks, and other people really like the idea but they're not sure how to do it. So when you can show them an example and they go look at their neighbor's home and see something, it makes it's the visual inspiration for them to try to do it themselves, because they can see that it's possible and it's already been done.
Great.
So
tell us again the exact location if people want to come. Do you have to live in Russett to come?
Oh no, it's actually open to the public. We're advertising in the newspaper and on TV now, and we hope to pull people from the region because it's an event to showcase Russett to the entire area. Because obviously we want people to move there and buy homes there, and show that we're thinking about these sort of things as an enticement to get people to come and make our homes desirable.
So what's the address of the community center?
It's 3500 Russett Common, Laurel, Maryland 20724. Again, right off of 198, where the Walmart and Sam's is. Maybe some people know where that is. There is a Kohl's, a corridor is there. It's Route 198 in the Parkway.
Okay, so if people have specific questions and they want to talk to you, or do you have a website, or can they call, or what should they do?
They can call if they like. It's 301-498-3897. We have a Russett website called, it's russett.org. That's russett.org. And if you'd like to email the Green Committee, it's gogreen@russett.org.
Great. Thank you so much, Tim, for being here with me today.
You're welcome.
Tim Reyburn and Jody Letty. And happy Earth Day, everybody.
Thanks, Jody. There's so much going on in the Laurel area with base expansion and inter-county connector coming online. It's good to know we have active citizens there to keep us up to date on what we need to know.
There's more Week in Review to come. When we come back, we'll be sitting down with our new County Councilman, John Grasso, to discuss next year's county budget. Now take a look at the community calendar for what's happening around the county. Stay with us. We'll be right back.